Hey, what up ladies and gents? Today I stayed inside and played video games. What did I play? Dauntless. So, what I'm gonna show you guys in this video is the Frost Escalation guide. Okay, a lot of people have been asking me about this. I've actually done the Frost Escalation guide so many times throughout my 2-year career with Dauntless, but people keep asking me about it, so I guess I'll just show it to you again. Alright, first and foremost, what you guys need to understand is that the Frost Escalation seems difficult because if you go to Arc and Drew right here, did you know that you've got talents? Okay, in case you guys didn't know this, right? The Frost Escalation, every time you level up the Frost Escalation, you gain additional attack and defense bonuses. Are you seeing that on my screen? Okay, because if not, let me show you again. Alright, attack and defense bonuses right here. Plus 100 weapon, plus 100 shield. That's your power and resistance. The more you level up your escalation, the more attack and defense bonuses you have. This is why, in order to do the hard version of the Frost Escalation, you generally want to at least be level 10 so you have 2 of these bonuses. Number 1, Power Boost 1 you get at level 5. This one you get at level 10. This one you get at level 15. Alright? Oh, sorry, no. Is that the way? Hang on. Am I wrong? Wait, 10... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. No, I'm wrong. Oh, yes. No, that's correct because Power Boost 3 is at the end. It's been so long since that I totally forgot. But anyway, yes. In general, 5, 10, 15. So you get Power Boost 2 at 15. But what is more important is the talents that you actually use, because people say it's so hard to keep up with the Frostbite and hard Frost Escalation. Duh. Make sure you do the 1 to 13 while leveling up first. It is only recommended that you hop into Frost Escalation after at least getting this one, especially for the hard Frost Escalation, because if you don't take the passive upgrade fur-lined gear, okay, you're going to have a tough time. Sorry, let me remove my webcam and do that again. You need fur-lined gear because Frostbite will rise 10% slower. Guess what? You can pick up fur-lined gear 2 at level 10. Alright, this is after spending 3 points here, so 1.2 points here, then you get this one, and it goes on and on and on. Is it 3 points or 5 points? You know what? I'll just reset the whole thing and just do it live. 1, 2, 3, yeah, so it is more points. 4, 1, fur-lined gear 2. Alright, always get all the passives. Always get all the passives. Attack speed more important than stagger, FYI. 1. Now, this will increase your frostbite, so be very careful of this one, alright? Every time you take damage, you're going to increase your frostbite, so be very, very careful with this passive, alright? Any damage from any source. So don't take this one if you're having trouble with the frostbite, okay? If you're having trouble with the frostbite, don't touch this passive, but for me, I won't, so I'll show you. Okay, I maxed this out. Next, fur-lined gear 3. Frostbite rises 10% slower. You need these 3, alright? That's why I recommend level 10, because once 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay, 8, 9. You need to be at least level 9 so you can get 3 levels in fur-lined gear. Frostbite will rise 10% slower. That's a 30% reduction. That's very important. Okay, next, 1, 2, 3 for the passives. Next, here, look, passive attack damage. You want that. So 1, 2, 3. You haven't unlocked the next tier yet. What do you do next? Okay, you could get passive stagger force, but bottled warmth is super useful as well. Okay, so this if you're having trouble with the frostbite, you can go with bottled warmth. Okay, I'm gonna show you how it feels without bottled warmth. Okay, by going here instead. Then this one, be very, very careful with this one, because frostbite cannot fall below 50%. It will always be at 50%. But this one is what speedrunners use, okay? So I don't touch this one. I go for 1, 2, 3 Lady Luck's critical strikes. Then you need 1 more point. Where are you going to put that 1 more point? Okay. There's a lot of things you can do to save yourself. If you want more passives, go here, okay? You can also get the passive frozen armor, which can help your survival, but again, not very necessary. All right, so it's up to you what you want to do here. All right, but what I would choose personally on my, if I'm having trouble with the frostbite, I take warm-blooded. Why? The first time you would become frostbitten each run, immediately reduce your frostbite build up by 50%. Okay, this is like a saving grace. If you ever need this, right? You ever get frostbitten, take this. It's so helpful. All right. The other one is that if you want more attack power, every time you touch a brazier, you can get extra 50% damage for one hit. Very useful on the axe. Not so useful when you're throwing the axe because you can do massive numbers on your throw. Not so useful on other weapons. So it's up to you here whether you want to take that. Like I said, there's a lot of choices. There's a lot of choices. But you need to save 4 talent points for every single one of these, okay? So you're going to need those at the, like, all of these at the end, okay? So what I'm going to do here is that I always take usually Cold Rush, okay? Because when a behemoth dies, 25% increased move speeds, 15% increased attack speed, and 10% increased damage for 2 minutes. Okay, it's like a free catalyst buff. I take that. Then I put 1 point into all of these. I have 1 talent point left over. You can choose to increase your stagger damage if you want to, or if you really want a saving grace for yourself, take Warm-Blooded, okay? Like I said, all entirely your choice, or you can take Shield if you have trouble with surviving, but 25 health shield, it grows every round. In the last round, you will have 100 health shield every 10 seconds, so it can be very useful if you're running Bastion for speed runs, okay? But other than that, right, you have freedom of choice. So where you spend your last talent point, up to you. Okay, I'll go with the backup choice because just in case. All right, the first time you become frostbitten each run. So this is my saving grace. This is a great way of doing your talents. Sure, you've got a bit less on your stagger per hit, but meh, it's pretty good overall. Okay. All right, now you're ready. You're ready. Now what's gonna happen? You're gonna go into the Frost Escalation and kick ass. Now, what is my build for this? Okay, I'm just going to use the easy chainblade builds that I released yesterday. And I'm just going to show you exactly the power of this by... This isn't even a crit build, but I'm going to show you the real secret to doing the Frost Escalation easily. Now, keep in mind, I have all my bonuses, so it's going to be a very different run for you. Alright, this is how I do my Frost Escalation super fast. Alright? But I'm going to show you the secret methodology anyway. Keep in mind that you should not be doing the hard Frost Escalations until you get those 3 Furline gears. You now understand the passives, right? So level 9 Frost Escalation is the minimum you want if you feel unsafe with the Frostbite. You can also bring along, alright, the Inspiring Pylon. Where is it? Sorry, not the Inspiring Pylon. The Cleansing Pylon, because it will reduce your Frostbite as well and prevent Frostbite. So if you really have trouble with this, build this item and you can use that as well, okay? But we're not going to need that here. We're not going to need that here. The real secret is that one Slayer, no matter what, and it's better if you have a crit build such as Bastion, Discipline, whatever, one Slayer must take the Avatar of Destruction. No matter how many Slayers are in the Frost Escalation, right? One person must take the Avatar of Destruction, and preferably the person should be on Chain Blades or on a War Pike, Aether Strikers, a fast weapon. Repeaters also works. You need this. You need this because, and I'm going to show you the description in a second. All right, we're gonna go there and touch it. Okay, if you look here, Avatar of Destruction says you gain 15% chance to critically strike. So no matter what, you will always have 15% critical strike chance. This is why if you have a crit build with baseline 20% and you add this, you've got a 35% crit rate. And every time you crit, Frostbite will be reduced for all Slayers by a small percentage of the crit damage done. The more crit damage you do, the more your Frostbite reduces. So if you don't have a crit build, this is not as effective, but this is the best way to reduce your Frostbite. The other one is Avatar of Unity. I believe it's this one. Okay, every time you hit, you have a chance to gain shields and also reduce Frostbite. Okay, so these two are the keys to reducing your Frostbite. Okay? All right, now let's go in. Let's go in. All right. Like I said, same technique applies that I taught you guys with all of this, okay? All you want to do here, set your stamina and then just go ham. With your Frost Escalation bonuses, even at just level 15 with an easy build, things will die so fast, it's ridiculous. Bada bing, bada boom, enemy's dead. Okay, and if you have Pulse, which guarantees a critical hit on this one, you should still be able to reduce your Frostbite quite easily. Are you seeing how this is working? Because don't forget, this build has Pulse in it. It's better with pure crit builds such as discipline and stuff, but this will work just fine. Now, what kind of things do you pick here? Okay, we don't even use consumables, so you can go for 10% extra lifesteal. We don't get any benefit from extra max health. Now, Torrent Shield is pretty useful since we do use our lantern fairly, but the Avatar of Destruction also grants you 10% increased move speed, 50% reduced sprint cost, and grants a guaranteed crit after a short sprint no more than once every 5 seconds. This is the ideal choice. Alright, now for this particular build, because you've got so much stamina, you can choose to run with your weapons out as well if you want to. It's genuinely up to you. I prefer to run with my weapons closed, but I will just dash around a little bit. So this helps me to maintain my stamina at the level that I want. Alright. Now, Nasher and Boreas. Like I said, this is also how a lot of YouTubers fake their content. Like, they don't tell you that, like, or well, rather, if you don't know, they get so many bonuses from the escalation. They'll go into escalations and show, oh my god, my build hits huge numbers. 10k crit, 3k crit. I'm sure you've seen those losers with their really shitty cover pages like that show, oh, 10k crit, 15k crit. I've seen plenty of them and I hate them all. Because they don't explain that, hey, we're getting bonuses from the escalation. But they love to do escalation demonstrations, don't they? I'm sure you know the people I'm talking about, so I'm not gonna even bother talking, alright? Now, I should have gotten my pulse up there, but it doesn't matter. Alright, you set your stamina level, and remember, every time you kill a behemoth, you're gonna deal even more damage and have even more move speed. So you're gonna be able to run real fast everywhere, okay? Grand. Alright. Now, my choice here, Destructive Subtlety. 50% increased critical strike damage, hell yes. Hell yes. You can also go Pact of Swiftness if combat doesn't bother you. But do you see how easy this is? As long as you've got an Asian robot build, at least an easy build. Because remember, my easy builds are designed to help you do these escalations. Alright? As long as you've got an easy build, you should be able to take on whatever comes your way. Okay? Just remember that. Just remember that. These are designed to help you. Use them. Abuse them. Okay? There you go. But keep in mind that I already have maxed out escalation bonuses. So it's going to be a lot slower for most of y'all compared to me. But you should still be able to manage. Alright? Now, since I've got so much freedom here, let's get a wound for even more attack speed. Ooh, yeah. Now, if you don't know how to interrupt behemoths, my main channel, Real Asian Robot, has the guide you need. So make sure you're watching that guide, or if you know that you have watched that guide, I should say. Because if you don't, you're gonna have a rough time. Crit! There, 27k crit right there. Easy. See? Do you see this? Easy build. Easy build, ladies and gents. Once you have all the bonuses from the escalations, bada bing, bada boom. This is how even a basic ass build can look like it hits high damage. So, life lesson, not just Frost Escalation guidance, but also this is how other YouTubers fake their content. All right, this is why I always test in the hunting grounds. I show my builds there. Other YouTubers can say, oh, his build looks like it does so little damage. I want them to showcase their builds to you live. All right, ask them to do it on stream, live, hunting grounds, no assistance, 5 levels above, no catalyst, no tonics. Ask them to try. Okay? They won't do it because they're scared. They're scared to show you reality. Alright, here we go. So we've got 2 annoying creatures. Wow. Frost Escalation and not even like 2 frost creatures. I'm shook. Now I've dashed around. I've gotten everything I need. This is where the fun begins. So I'm going to use my Iceborne to get some stagger immunity. Why? Because way more fun that way. La 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 la. Okay, it's dead. Now let's get rid of my stamina a bit more. You see, the Frost Escalation bonuses help you do so much, genuinely. You dish out so much damage that it's quite ridiculous, so... You know, this is why I never test my stuff here. I never showcase my stuff here, because I know for a fact that you guys would just be getting incorrect results. Bada bing, bada boom. It's dead. That was a 19,000 crit right there. You see all the damage numbers? I'm hitting so hard that the damage numbers are lagging. Okay? This is the reality of things. This is the reality of things, whether people like it or not. Okay, this is it. Now here, what do we pick? What do we pick? Okay. Logically speaking, you don't really want Thunderous Mantle because it will interfere with this build. Okay, so I actually highly recommend things like Go Time. The extra attack speed can help you hit the cap even without potions. So abuse that. Okay, use and abuse that. There we go, there we go. Woo. Now, chain blades are always best for speed runs because it's super fast. I mean, literally dashing through the snow here. Now, I like to trigger the Urska once I'm ready. But he has a long ass roar sequence, so if you've got Malcurions, you can dash straight to him. But otherwise, you have to wait for his punk ass to get down here. Now with this guy, I never hesitate to use Iceborne right off the bat. Why? Because he is a punk. And that 8 seconds of stagger immunity, very useful. And keep in mind that this is an Iceborne build, alright? You can go even faster, dish out even more with a Tempest build. So if you use the Tempest version, you can go even wilder. Alright, just keep that in mind. I messed that up. I thought I got that hit, but that's okay. And there you go, he's dead. Okay, level 16 Chain Blades with the easy build. This is how easy it is to do the Frost Escalation when you know what you're doing. So I hope that my information has helped you. This is a detailed and thorough guide on the Frost Escalation. Alright? Have fun. Have fun. Seriously. Okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want to support this channel. We're not monetized right now, so even though if you're getting ads, I'm not getting any money from it. Like, share, subscribe. Best way to help us. Other than that, drop a tip via the link in the description of the video. Catch you on the next one, okay? Y'all have fun now.